Right guys, welcome back. We are at Driftland for round 2. What a drive. From Devon to here. We did it in 11 hours, but we did stop for a pub lunch, so it was quite nice, wasn't it? But we're here, the sun is shining, and it's not raining yet, so let's go and have some fun.
Yeah.
Got anything to say?
Well, see how you get on with your new tyres.
Yeah, we're on a different tyre, and I welded the turbo to the manifold because I got fed up with blowing gaskets.
Right, if you look at the last video that we did, you'll see the consequences of
the
turbo
difference.
giving us the trouble.
So I'm going to go and sign on, brief in, and then out for practice. So stay tuned.
Just for the haters. Right, so Bob's been out 2 or 3 times now. Went out at 30 psi, track's very slick, so we've had to bring him back in and drop it down to about 20 psi. Went back out, did another run, still too slippery. He was also having problems with the clutch being too high, so we come back in, let some more air out of the tyres down to 15 psi. Sent him back out to try it one last time to see if it was just the clutch having a funny 5 minutes. Went out, still no better. The clutch was playing up still, so we've come back in, adjusted the rod on the slaves on the master cylinder. From the sound of him nearly stalling it on the way out, I'm guessing it's working. And it's gone out on a fresh set of tyres now, so we'll see if he can make it work this time. He's also had to ring Martin back in Plymouth. And remote back into the ECU again and up the rev limiter because at 8.2 he was just about running out of steam in 3rd gear, so he's up to 8,500 RPM, so we'll see if that makes any difference this time, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know what was going on with that. Well, Rob's literally just gone to do another run, and he's got as far as the first initiation, and by the looks of it, the car's cut out, so he's just getting towed back in now. We'll have a look, see what's going on. Hopefully it's mendable. Yeah, I don't honestly know what it could be at this stage, so we'll have to see when he comes back in. Well, not very good news. Bob went back out after we changed the tyres and adjusted the clutch. Initiated into the corner, felt that he'd got a good bite, so tried to set himself back up by clutch kicking again. And he said he just had an almighty bang and lost drive altogether, so pulled it back into the pit, jacked the back of the car up, and he's got no gears whatsoever. So we're thinking it's either snapped the input shaft or the output shaft, but yeah, until we get the gearbox out, we're not going to know for definite what's going on. So we're going to desperately now try and see if anybody local has got a CDO1 gearbox that we can get quite quickly. So great first day. No, but I can see the first disc. Hang on, just put it in gear again and start it up. I feel nothing. That's literally laying on me, this car. Just shows how fat I am. You snap the input shaft like a carrot. Basically, Bob's drives too hard, forgets what gears he's in.
So I think I selected 5th, not 3rd, and kicked the clutch, and the gearbox said
no.
So we have now got a box of neutrals. So that means we are out of competition because someone's already had the spare gearbox that was here last night. So we're out. So
we've had a look. We've jacked the car up. We've looked in the side cover, and with the gear selected, everything's spinning, but there's no grumbling from the gearbox. There's no nasty noises or anything like that. So we think the gear set is fine. We're 99% sure that we've snapped the stub off the front of the input shaft. Bob jacked the back of the car up with the front in the air. I was laying underneath it. Left it in gear, and he was spinning the prop, and nothing forward of the clutch plate.
At first I thought I broke a diff, but then when you select every gear that's in the gearbox, without putting the clutch down, and it doesn't do nothing, there's not even a rumble coming from the gearbox. So I think I've broke the input shaft or the clutch, but we think it's more the input shaft because it's got a twin disc clutch in it, for God's sake. If anything, that will have issues before anything else. So, but there we go, that's the end of it. So Cameron's going to do some more filming, show you the rest of the day, and we'll keep you posted on what we find. See you in the next one. Over and out. You know what's worse, stood in the rain and smoke.
What, a truck?
Yeah. Been idling for too long.
Oh no, it's a truck.
Yeah, oh my god.
Alright, ready?
Oh shit! Oh, sorry mate. You